Hello and welcome to session 7.
Dang it, Buck, you beat me
Session
to
Meow. Session Bork of Star Wars
I try
Legends
to
of the
be a
Outer Rim.
good person.
Session, I tried to
there
be
we
a good person of Star Wars.
The story so far is that the team... Oh gosh, what is the story so far?
We got arrested a lot.
Twice.
Yes. The session before last, it was Eli's character who got arrested. In the last session, we came across a crime scene where a former acquaintance, a business acquaintance of Krarah's, had been brutally murdered, and while trying to distract the policeman guarding the crime scene, Smarty's character Anna'Lee has managed to get himself arrested and carried off to jail.
Herself, but
Yes, herself.
Smarty always plays female characters.
Yeah,
Well,
I think he played a girl once, although that was a Gardevoir. No, sorry, a boy once. Yui was a boy.
He also played a boy with Shadow, but
Shadow
was
a girl.
also kind of also. It only half counts.
Yes.
Point being, Smarty likes pretty things.
Yes.
Yes. I have been known to get my own pronouns wrong, so I think I'm pretty much.
Hey, I can't judge. I got mine wrong for some 18 years.
Trying to think of what else do I need to keep you guys up to date with. Veetal has run off to. Veetal is not around because she's taking the Aqualish slave that they liberated in the session before last to her friends at the Space Underground Railroad or Underground Space Railroad.
Interplanetary Railroad, I don't know. But anyway.
Yes.
Point is, slave shit.
Yes. And Krarah is now back, has gone back to the ship to return a fridge which she got from somewhere.
This is some Indiana Jones shit.
No, she wasn't in the fridge. She was anyway.
Somewhere.
Yes. So, aside from, I believe when we left off, pretty much everyone was at the ship deciding what to do next. Anna'Lee is in jail, and Veetal is off meeting with the Space Railroad.
Yep.
I wonder whether to start with. Does anyone have any preferences over where we start? Whether we start with. Basically, we're not going to start with Smarty. Well, we're going to start with Smarty anyway. But given Smarty is not here, that would make it quite hard to start with. Start with in the police station.
I'd be okay with starting with Veetal finding out what's going on and realizing she has no right to complain. But that's just off the top of my head.
I wanted to. I wanted to start with you because before you go back to the ship while you're dropping off Umgid, your the Aqualish slave, as you're kind of leaving the cafe, which is where you meet your contact in. Someone comes comes up to you and kind of signaling to you to attract your attention.
Veetal glances and says, what's up?
It is... I'm trying to think how well you would know this person, or whether they're... I think I really should have thought that before, but anyway. Yeah, it's a... let's say it's a Celestian. It's a Celestian. You've seen them kind of around, and you're aware that their name is Filisis.
What's up, Phil?
Hey, you're still running on a cargo transport, aren't you?
Unless they've decided to throw me off while I was gone, you bet. If they did, real dick move, guys. Real dick move.
Addressed stage left.
Yeah.
So this is looking. It looks kind of awkward, and is looking around, and kind of leans in as if he doesn't want anyone else to hear what he's saying. He's saying, "I might have some work for you if you're interested, but it's the kind of thing you want to keep on the quiet, if you see what I mean."
Oh, is that so? Well, I'm always up for... She actually pauses mid-word and says, I'll have to contact my team about it, but, give me the details and I'll see what I can do. Don't worry, I'll keep you posted on the results. But, we work as a crew. It's best to keep them in the loop on things.
Yeah, I understand. I just have to say that this is we've got I've got some intel on a shipwreck a few systems away. It's while nobody else has found it yet, it's in a it's in a fairly it's in a what might be quite a busy area, so I'm worried that it might get found, and if it's found, then all bets are off, and we'll lose all of the we'll lose all of our rights to it. But I've got a buyer lined up, ready to pick up the cargo, so it should be just should be a very straightforward moving cargo from one place to another deal. But I need to impress upon you that this is kind of timing is going to be crucial here. So if you could let me know what you guys think as soon as possible.
Huh. Okay, yeah, I can understand that. I'll get in contact with my guys and get back to you ASAP. And do I have any long-range way to contact them?
Yeah, they have a communicator that you can access.
Was there someone whose communicator is always on?
Sorry? Oh, right, to contact the crew.
Yeah.
Boots has one in his helmet.
Alright, then she's gonna say, "Hey, Boots, I know you's always listening."
Yes.
You got...
Boots said yes without saying sir.
He immediately says sir afterwards. Like, he says yes, but he stopped. I don't know where they're going towards the police station, right?
I
I believe that's what Boots is doing. Yeah. So he's gonna say yes, put his fingers up to his comms, and then sir.
Yeah, okay. We got a thing where I got a possibility for some cargo. Someone's wanting us to go. Would we be scavenging the ship, or are we just moving shit?
we'd be picking stuff up from the, taking things off the ship onto another ship, onto your ship, and then taking it to a cargo drop.
All right. So we got someone who wants us to pick a shipwreck and take it over to a cargo.
Like the cut off it. Am I still?
Yeah, you're still here. I'm still here.
Just...
Is it just Eli who
Here.
dropped?
Just you and me.
I'm here.
I had a moment of when Eli dropped suddenly. I'm like, oh dear, is that?
Is everything
my
stopped?
Skype? Is that
I
my
think it's just
Skype?
Eli.
Oh well.
I think it's just Eli.
Okay.
And there it goes.
Okay, what happened? I was taking care of thing.
It's really just that you've been offered. Well, Eli has Veetal has been offered a job, basically a transport job. But it may not be strictly legal,
Guys.
and it's
Guys.
very time.
Guys.
Huh?
The stream crashed. And we're back. Sorry about that, folks. My computer had its weekly meltdown. Well, it's a bit more than weekly, but what it seems to do weekly is choose a stream and then cut out 10 minutes into it.
I am sorry I have to deal with this.
I
I feel like Zarg has somehow infected all of you, so I should apologize for your technical difficulties.
I think it might be Skype's fault, actually. I think I need to uninstall and reinstall it. But enough of my computer issues. I believe we were in the middle of Veetal by relaying the details of a job to Boots.
Yes. Veetal basically says, yeah, I got a guy over at the Space Underground Railroad, wanting me to go and pick apart kind of a shipwreck or whatever. Well, take him to go and pick apart it or something like that, and then deliver the cargo to someplace else. Out of character, am I understanding that correctly?
Yes.
Okay,
Where
cool.
are the rest of us?
Everyone apart from Anna'Lee is. I'm saying you're on the ship or about to be heading off for the police station, because Hunter was saying they've set off for the police. Hunter thinks he's set off for the police, so you either have set off for the police or are about to.
Are we
we'll
hearing
cut
all
back
this
to
as
you.
well, or?
You can do if you're listening in. I think Veetal addressed it to.
The main reason she addressed it to Boots is because he knows he always has his comm on.
Ah.
Once Boots realizes this kind of like a thing that the captain needs to listen to, he'll have her take over.
Well, Varen's a him.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. My bad. Varen,
That's okay.
Let him.
From what it sounds like, it's gonna be pretty lucrative, but it's also kind of time sensitive. So, it's up to y'all it's up to you guys how we want to handle it. Personally, I'd go for it, you bet, unless we got anything we gotta do real soon.
Are we getting paid?
Yes.
I assume so. And if not, I am not above beating the shit out of an ex-slave.
Then as soon as we get Annalee's ass out of jail, we will head off.
What?
Did you miss? Oh, you missed that.
Oh, Christ.
You mean Space Christ?
Yep.
Oh God.
Space God.
You need me to come over and do the talkie thing or pay some bail or whatever?
We'll call you if we need you.
Alright,
I can handle it.
I'll start making my, making my way for the ship.
Alright, see you in a bit.
See ya. And she will, say, alright, depending on how we get this guy out of, how we get our, mechanic out of jail, we ought to be able to take the case.
Filisis looks kind of looks a bit quizzical at the idea of getting a mechanic out of jail, and he's like, "Okay, so yeah, call me when you're ready to set off, and I will give you the details."
I get the feeling Filisis might have regrets.
As long as the receptionist is not a robot, we should be fine.
Veetal will actually take Filisis over to the what's the word? Over to the
What's the word? Burn.
not that. The ship, and chat with him over details while keeping an eye on the horn.
Actually, I'll probably make my own way to the rendezvous. I will call you when you're ready and setting off. Give me a call, and I'll give you the next your instructions for when and where to meet me.
All right. And she says, can she give him like a cell phone number or a space cell phone number or whatever?
Yeah, like a comlink frequency for.
All right. She does so and takes his.
It'll be like a like a radio frequency for a ship, so it's not kind of yeah. So he's clearly got his own spaceship, but not a freighter, otherwise he wouldn't be asking for you. Anyway, if that's, unless there's anything else you want to do.
Nope.
We can get back to the rest of the group who are either on the ship or on the way to the police station, as you prefer.
Sneaky sneak. On the way to the police station.
Okay. So Krarah is going there sneakily to the police station. Is anyone else trying to sneak to the police station, or
Why would we need to sneak to the police station?
Sorry?
Why do we need to sneak to the police station?
In case things
I think
go
that's
wrong.
I think that's Krarah's default setting. To be honest.
She doesn't know how to walk normally.
Oh no.
Why is your friend sneaking around? What's she planning? No, it's just that's all she knows how to do.
Undo yourself, sneak thief.
I don't understand this unsneak.
I can't look. My control key is jammed. Okay, I can't unsneak.
God damn it.
Anyway.
I take it that the rest of us are unsneakily going to the police station.
Unless you want to sneak. I've just got an image in my head of was it Kronk from the Emperor's New Groove doing the sneak?
Yes.
So glad I was unconscious for this part.
Oh god, he's doing his own theme music? Oh god.
Who's all going, by the way? Are we taking Matey with us?
If you want, he'll go. Like, if
That strikes me as a bad idea, but I'm not sure why.
because matey.
Mostly I feel sorry for Matey being left behind on all our terrible, terrible adventures.
He doesn't mind.
Fair enough.
He just gives lectures on safe sex to Ellie while you're gone.
And Ellie's like, I'm not sure when I'm ever going to use this, but okay. I like learning.
I like learning.
I
What
don't know
type of
what's
droid is Ellie
going.
again?
I don't know what's going on, but the important thing is I'm having fun.
I don't know what a penis is.
Indeed.
Anyway,
What kind of droid is Ellie again?
She's
Is it,
just a little astromech.
Astromech, yeah.
She's not supposed to know these things. And yet,
Not a BB unit. That's what I'm...
no, she's not a BB unit. Those don't do.
Hey guys.
Is BB
What?
hungry?
No, because BB ate.
How did I just know that was the joke you were going to make?
Ugh.
Okay, so who's all going? We've got Boots, Farron, Mac, Krarah. Who am I forgetting?
That's everybody.
Okay.
That's matey.
And Matey if he wants to come.
Matey'll probably continue giving his lecture on medical stuff.
Fair enough.
So
The one person.
This time, we had 2 meltdowns in one stream. That was fun.
Ah!
But we're back again.
Ah!
For goodness knows how long.
Ah!
Everyone take it away.
Okay, so you're in a police station.
Yes.
Any advances on what you can't see? You can't see Anna'Lee. I think we've established.
Is the receptionist that is not busy?
Both of the receptionists appear to be doing paperwork, but you can go up and try and attract their attention.
Are they droids or?
These ones are people.
Ah, okay.
We're safe.
Now they can actually be flirted with.
You can
Yeah, that
flirt with
would've-
droids.
Farron isn't into droids.
Fair enough.
It wouldn't be sincere enough.
I don't know. There's options there. Attachments.
Anyway! Farron is going to walk up to the counter and just kind of lean down and just kind of wait for a second until one of them will look up.
They slowly look up at you with an eyebrow raised, as if to say, yes.
So, we have a little situation, and I need one of you to take care of it. See, our friend, she got herself in a little bit of trouble, and we just need to get it all sorted out, and we'll be on our way.
The receptionist's face turns into a scowl, as if to say, "Oh right, one of these. What's their name?"
Anna'Lee. If she gave me a name.
She, the receptionist gives you gives you kind of a cold stare, and then goes to a computer terminal and types in kind of puts in some information, and kind of there's a Oh yes, I found them. They're in the drunk tank at the moment. They're pretty much scheduled for release whenever.
That's great. And he kind of just winks.
Whenever they come round, basically, they were hit pretty bad with a shock stick, so they're unconscious at the moment. But
so do we wait here for him?
I guess if you want to Yeah, waiting here for him is probably the passable way of handling that.
Thank you so much.
Right.
And he goes off and tells the others about it. He does wink before he walks off, though.
She looks at you. She's still kind of scowling at you.
Can we tell if she's lying?
What? Blind?
Can
Lying.
you tell if she's lying?
Oh, lying. I don't know. You're probably not close enough to do that. If Andrea wants to roll for, if Andrea wants to roll for that perception, probably.
What's it? Perception?
Yeah, which is
Okay.
your perception is 3D.
Thank you. That is a 13.
That's plenty. Yeah, they seem to be. They're obviously not. They don't. The receptionist clearly doesn't like you very much. But she seems to be kind of telling the truth, as far as you can tell.
Okay. She'll be out in a bit.
I hadn't actually given a great deal of thought for how this was going to play out, but
She doesn't like you. I'll be careful then. I don't like you either.
Baron is used to this. Okay, I have to disappear for a second, and we're going to try the thing where hopefully it shifts to another person to host. I will be right back.
Yes. Are you still here? Are we all still here?
Ghost host.
It's not Halloween anymore, you guys. Not
That's
spooky.
that's the spooky thing about Halloween. It's always Halloween.
No, it's Burn a Catholic Day here in Burn a Catholic in Effigy Day
Well,
here.
technically it's past
No,
midnight,
it's not anymore.
so it's not
Yeah,
anymore.
It's past midnight.
By the way, I hope you guys don't mind if I'm not doing a lot of role-playing at the moment. I'm a little bit done with the capital D, but if you do need me, prod me, and I will interact as necessary. Done with the capital D with technical issues, I should say. Nothing that you guys have done.
A ghost.
Hello, Bucky is back.
Hello, Becky. We are. I was pausing in case to wait until Andrea came back. So I suppose I don't really need to pause until Andrea came back. Were you gone through all the stuff that happened in the? What was the last thing that happened when you stepped away?
Let's see.
I think he stepped away before I started up the stream again.
Yeah, I did, because I had to go to the bathroom.
Okay. So the stream is back up. You're basically just waiting for Anna'Lee to be let out into your custody, basically.
Good. Here's a picture.
It's,
Anna'Lee was in the drug tank, and also, what's the word? Oh, yes, Baron flirted. Hi, Smarty.
Isn't that a given?
very ineffectually.
Smarty's here.
Smarty, welcome to the crazy train. You missed 2 crashes. And I mean computer crashes, not ship crashes.
Yeah, though that wouldn't be shocking either.
Just wondering how many
The only crashes that aren't computer-wise are Venge ships.
Varen's attempts to flirt crash and burn.
Hey, we're inspecting an actual ship crash.
Not far off. Yeah, I didn't think of that.
Is Smarty actually here, or is his Omanite just gracing the call? Is
Smarty,
anyone here?
Smarty, if you can hear us, we cannot hear you.
Oh, Smarty's saying, I just realised it's not picking me up. So I guess yes. So, Smarty's microphone presumably is not working.
Welcome to the technical difficulties stream. We were due for another one.
Yes. Lots of dead air in the stream as well. Apologies to the listeners.
Sorry. I could pull up
I'm-
which OC would if you like.
What?
I could sing Cthulhu Christmas songs.
OC it is.
Thanks, Stally.
There's a Tumblr called Which OC Would, and it just asks questions about characters. So if you want, we can fill the space with saying, for example, which OC?
I'm back.
Someone's,
Had to help Arthur with code.
Someone's echoing.
Echoing as well.
Ellen?
Was that
No,
Ellen's?
it's Smarty.
Stopped it.
Oh, Smarty.
That was weird.
Oh, we're
But
not
I only
echoing
heard
anymore.
Andrea echoing. That's really...
Yeah, I only heard Andrea echoing as well.
Echo!
Ellen says all the dead air is coming from the shop.
Eh.
Okay, where are we now?
Still in the police station. We didn't really
Still in
progress
the-
far from
yeah.
when you left.
Okay.
Yep.
In seeking out verisimilitude, I'm actually having you literally wait till Smarty's character comes around. We'll play that in character where the characters sit and twiddle their thumbs while they're looking at each other. Yeah, basically, I was kind of waiting until the people who were playing were back. We see whether Smarty's mic starts working, or whether you came back. We'll probably at this point just press on then. I'll try and keep an eye on Skype, so if Smarty wants to weigh in with anything that Anna'Lee does. Anna'Lee has been was in the last session was kind of knocked unconscious by the police kind of chop batons, but has effectively been not been charged with anything and is being released imminently. So after waiting for kind of maybe 20 minutes or so, one of the in the police station, you see one of the officers basically walking Anna'Lee out from one of the back doors and in towards you. If anybody wanted to say anything or kind of react to that at all, that would be.
Unfortunately, I am not there.
No.
Is Mac filling out another complaint form?
Quite possibly.
Mac is dealing with any paperwork that needs to be dealt with using fake names, obviously.
Yeah. You probably
Actually, I'm not sure we can get away with using fake names here.
Yeah,
No.
I'm thinking. I'm not
I think they know us
sure.
here.
Yeah.
If there's paperwork to fill out, Mac will fill it out accurately.
Mhm.
And we'll grab a complaint form.
She's already got a complaint form.
On the complaint form, not being able to use fake names.
Want to complain about the complexity of this complaints form? To complain that the complaints form is not compatible with the complaints form for the other system where we're visiting.
I'd like to complain that the complaint form doesn't let me complain about certain complaints on the complaint form.
I'd like to complain about meta.
Anyway, should we get back to the ship then?
Yes, the unless you want to talk to the officer who's discharging Smarty into your.
We are so sorry for what you did. It will never happen again. Let's go.
Okay, if you're just wanting to sweep out of the door as quickly as possible, that's a solution. And absent anyone else saying anything.
As soon as we get out of the shop, Varen's just gonna look at everyone else. It's like, okay, does anyone else have any plans to get arrested? Because everyone has any more plans to get arrested, do it now.
Can we actually save it for later? We kind of have things to do.
Yes, but I don't want us to this to happen again later.
That's true. Anna'Lee, Krarah, what were you doing anyway?
Going to visit and buy a fridge.
All right, so you
You did half that.
You did get the
Well,
fridge.
technically,
Yeah.
technically you did a quarter of that because.
Yes, I did get a fridge.
Is anyone else slightly concerned that one of the people that we occasionally trade with and someone that Krarah knows is just wound up dead?
It is a bit
Yes.
concerning.
Yes, sir.
Anna'Lee, did you hear anything about the case while you were in there? Oh no, wait, you were busy being knocked out, weren't you?
She will have kind of had a chance to have a glance around the crime scene, as will Ellen, as will Krarah. Smarty says, so, when you try all sorts of things to get something to work, and you can't seem to get it to work, and then realise it's not plugged in. Yeah.
Good.
Slow clap.
Well done, Smarty. You actually made me laugh out loud.
Krarah, exactly how was the body, trying to find delicate words?
There we go.
Smarty.
Hey, Smarty.
Hello.
You're a bit quiet.
Yeah, I know.
But we can hear you.
I have a new microphone that is in fact a different pair of headphones, but those headphones are actually quite small, so I am now on my desk, and I've got my actual headphones on because they're a lot better. Hang on, let me try and slip it around my neck.
Interesting.
Alright, how's that?
That's very good.
That's really good.
Great
That's
to hear
better.
ya.
Hey! I have two headphones now. It's just not
Is-
the at all.
Is anyone so? Does anyone want to describe the murder scene to Andrea, who was asking, or
Baron's asking in character because I don't think it was
yes.
ever described.
Yes.
I don't remember.
Hmm?
I mean, I'm sure
Basically-
Anna does, but I don't.
It was, I believe, it was basically the ship from Firefly.
Sorry, what?
The one that got attacked by Reavers.
Was there only one? I can't remember the specific thing. It was the shopkeeper whose name I have is Shavira. Was had been kind of strung up with chains from the ceiling and appeared to have been killed by some kind of wound to the chest.
Fire.
Yeah, it was like a burn wound.
She got fired.
Could
Oh
I-
god damn it! If that's the reason they did it,
What?
You're fired.
No. I'm trying to think how to do this.
I have reset the question from last time. Because now Baron actually knows.
Yes, I'm trying to think of whether to just say that you would know this outright, or whether to make you make a roll to kind of figure out what's going on.
If you want me, I can roll.
Give me a 3v6 roll.
Boop-a-doop-boop-a-doop. Ah! Ah! I got an exploding dice.
Okay, what it sounds like, this does sound like something that you've come across before. It sounds like this guy was stabbed through the chest with a lightsaber.
Ooh.
Oh shit.
The reason, and part of the reason you can infer this, even from the fairly undetailed descriptions from kind of vague descriptions from Krarah and Anna'Lee, is because you're aware that this is kind of a signature execution method from the mercenary gang. I mean, they're not Jedi, but they kind of have as a status symbol. The lieutenants of this mercenary gang use contraband lightsabers. They don't really use them for weapons, but they'll use them for kind of ceremonial things like stabbing unarmed prisoners to make a point.
After all, if you
Point
try and use a lightsaber as a weapon, if you're not force sensitive, you're going to cut your own hand off.
Yes. Well,
If you hold it backwards, you're going to cut your hand off.
yeah. I'm not going to say that it's quite that.
Star killer.
that's the like, to be a lieutenant in our gang, you gotta handle this weapon correctly. What is it? Just turn it on. Stab yourself. Oh god. Yeah, you can't be a lieutenant. Sorry, man, you didn't get it.
No, which end is the pointy end?
Yeah, I'm going to say you can't use it properly. You're not going to be deflecting blaster bolts unless you're force sensitive, but you can probably use it like a sword, like a kind of to chop people to bits with.
But you're far
notably,
more likely to fuck yourself up.
well, yeah. Well, you're more likely than if you're force sensitive, obviously, because if you're force sensitive, you're good at it. But this, it again was. I was saying that this is this is the kind of signature weapon of the mercenary gang, the lieutenants of the mercenary gang of Arbol the Hutt. Who is
great.
a member of, a member of the Hutt cartel.
So as soon as Krarah is done explaining this, Baron just stops in his tracks. We leave now. We get off planet, we don't come back for a while.
You think someone's gonna got themselves on the... Hang on, did we explain any Hutt stuff in character? No, he didn't, did he?
No.
Okay, in which case, are we thinking that someone's on the wrong side of someone here, or what?
Quite possibly. And if they find out we have connections with them, they might come after us.
Varen, what's got you so spooked?
Let's just say I'm not a big fan of Hutts.
The Hutts were involved with this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Krarah, do you know anything about... Did Shavira have dealings with the Hutts, Krarah? Do you know anything about this?
Nope.
It is very unusual. You will all know that it is very unusual for anyone in this sector to have dealings with the Hutts, because the cartels that control this area are basically rivals of the Hutts and try very hard to keep them out.
Unless the Hutts are trying to move into the territory and they didn't kill him because they had a deal, they killed him to hurt the other. Because he dealt with all the cartels, right?
Yeah, fairly. Yeah, it's not. I wouldn't have called it. He's not like a kingpin. He's not a. He's probably not that important, really. He's just kind of merchant.
He's just a pawn shop.
He's a pawn.
Right?
Yeah, and he's probably, from what Andrew was saying about him being kind of connected to you, he's not that strongly. You probably know his place, but he's not like. Most of you probably aren't on first name terms with Shavira.
We're not
apart from
Netflix and
Krarah.
chill close.
Apart from Krarah, who has done kind of thievery things in her background, and he is one of the people who she unloads her
stolen goods on.
Stolen goods onto.
The servant just do this job that Veetal's got lined up. Stay off planet for a bit.
Sounds good.
Mac looks concerned but nods.
Veetal is not here, unfortunately, because she'd have some opinions.
I'm guessing you're all heading back towards the ship now, though.
I do have a question. Boots wouldn't ask this, but do we know whether or not this guy had like not necessarily like connections to like crime families, which we know he did, but like connections of like if someone were to ask him to find something particular, he could find it?
No, that's not really what he would do. I mean, he's kind of. I wouldn't really say that he's got connections with the crime families. Again, he's not like an important kind of kingpin or anything. He's just
more of a pawn shop runner.
I'm just trying to think of like why anyone of the crime families would want to kill him. Obviously not for money, because then he can't pay them if he's dead. So I'm trying to think of maybe he shortchanged them on something. But if he didn't have that kind of like pull with people to find specific objects, that wasn't it either.
It would seem odd, given that the Hutts, and people like Arbel's gang don't really do business in the area, it would seem odd that Shavira would be doing trades with them, because he's more of a kind of a local kind of person. So that would be kind of strange. It's not impossible, but it would be kind of.
Maybe he just knew something that they didn't want him to know, and they just took him off the board to stop him from telling anyone.
Maybe someone stole something from them and they took it back.
That is also a possibility.
Yeah, I'm just at this point speculating. I'm actually quite interested in why this essentially nobody on the crime syndicate just gets offed in like, you mess with us, you're going to get hurt kind of way.
This is this isn't the kind of thing that usually happens around here.
Yeah, no, which
should be quite. Yeah,
it's
if anyone, sorry.
So the fridge you nicked, how much food did it have in it?
I was just going to say, if anyone asked again,
why a fridge?
The police presumably are. If you could kind of talk to what Smarty said and reading between the lines a bit, you can pick out that the police pretty much know that this was a hut execution, and they're working quite closely with the cartels. And because Anna'Lee is known to be one of the cartel's people, they basically know that she's not a suspect, and that's why she was just let go rather than being kept in.
Yeah, I was wondering why she was just in the drunk tank and not like rubble.
Not in jail.
Yeah.
She's on our side of the not the law.
And the police are all in the pockets of the cartel, so they're not
naturally.
They're not.
Unfortunately, the other side of not this side of the law includes the huts, so.
Yep.
I was just going to say, at least the police are corrupt in our favor.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's true.
Take our victories where we can get them.
On the other hand, if they can be corrupted one way, they can be corrupted the other way.
Varen is still going to very, very, very much suggest that we get off planet.
So I'm going to say you can be back at the ship now. So if Eli presumably can meet you guys there. So if they have...
Veetal is there, just sort of chilling, sitting on the table and planning out, I'll say, possible stops for resupplies on the what's the word? On the course that they're taking, and she says, "Oh, hey, you're back. Yeah, I'll call the guy back and see what's what." Varen
is immediately, as soon as he gets on the ship, heading straight for the cockpit.
He's not on the ship yet, dumbass. What's got you shook up?
Huts.
Huts. Fuck huts. Ugh.
I would rather know.
I hate those guys. Nobody likes huts.
On a happier note, we got your fridge.
I recall hearing some people occasionally make remarks such as, "Not even the huts like huts."
They honestly
that's
don't.
accurate.
True.
And wait, that's why you took the fridge for Veetal? That is oddly.
I don't know why did you take the fridge? Of all the things in there, why did you take the fridge?
Hey, Veetal, I got your fridge.
Veetal actually genuinely looks touched and says, "One of yous got thrown in jail for me?"
Yes, I got arrested so we could get you a fridge.
Oh, thank goodness.
This is both touching and incredibly ridiculous.
Out of character. Last week we were speculating on it would be whether it would be more hilarious to have Veetal go, but I already have a fridge.
Hey, she could always use more.
You can always use more, yes.
But anyway, she says, the guy's comm number is over there. Someone else call him. I'm getting a little emotional.
Wait, I can just imagine we go into Veetal's room and it's just like a wall of just covered from floor to ceiling in mini fridges.
It's just a wall of refrigerators.
Yeah.
And yet the floor is still covered in food.
A wall of coal. I'll go stick it in your room.
Just this carpet of mold.
Thank you.
There's
And
no
Veetal-
carpet in there to begin with. That is
Yeah, yeah. I was gonna say, like, when did you have carpet? Oh, it just got installed one day. We never installed a carpet. Oh.
Despite it all, Veetal just looks incredibly touched and genuinely emotional.
I'll stick it in your
Drugs.
Just
Veetal
picks up-
hugs Krarah and says, "Thanks, Krarah. Thanks, Anna."
She just picks up the fridge and carries it off to Veetal's room.
Veetal's gonna go and help her place it, and she does in fact leave the comm number where someone else can call it.
Krarah will help carry it, as it's heavy.
As it already has food in it. Somewhat defeating its point as a thing for holding food.
We just put more food
Put
in
more
it.
food in it, yeah.
Veetal sure as hell wouldn't object to it having food in it.
This is true.
It's a bonus.
Yep.
It might be old.
Doesn't matter. Do you think Veetal cares? just. Oh, you guys got me a fridge. That's really sweet. Opens it up. Oh my God, it's Christmas.
Glass. No, the Lights Festival.
Lights Festival. That's it. I was literally thinking, like, what's the other one?
We don't talk about that.
No.
We don't talk about that forbidden artifact.
Okay, is anyone else going to get on the frequency?
It's probably you or Baron.
Someone else can
I'm
do it. Very ain't
suspecting-
doing it.
Yeah, I'm suspecting
Okay, Mac will hop on the
Boots.
frequency.
Boots is too laconic, and Matey would be a very bad idea. To
Hello!
let Matey talk to
What illegal
just
things
anyone.
may I help you with today?
You have reached the illegal hotline.
Oh,
Hello, can I provide you with medical care?
What were you going to say, Honey Bear?
Have you been involved in an accident? Wasn't your fault. Sorry.
Okay, Mac opens up the frequency to the correct, frequency. Hello?
Also, Honey Bear.
What?
What?
I call him that.
Precious.
Shut up.
Not at all, sweet talking the DM.
What? No,
I completely missed it because I'm used to being called
Pet names?
strange things.
Strange? Anyway.
I'm squeeing.
Hello, this is
Yes,
the crew. This is the crew of the Blue Aster.
Ah, yes. I've been waiting for your call. Here's the plan. The vessel is near an asteroid field in the Dilaxian system. What I'm going to do is I'm going to jump in with a tug, make sure the coast is clear, and pull the ship to the edge of the asteroid field. If you guys jump into the outer system, you drop in there, wait for our signal, and then I will send you the precise location so that you can do a short in-system hop to jump to me. Then we dock up, move the cargo, and hightail it out to a rendezvous point with the buyer at the drop site on the planet of Belios.
Alright, give me 1 second. She puts the frequency on hold, goes over to Veetal's room and calls out, "Veetal, we trust this guy, yeah?"
Yeah. I mean, not too far, but far enough.
Far enough to meet up with him on the edge of a far enough for them to meet up far enough to meet up with him on the edge of the on the
Galaxian system.
the Laxian system.
I mean, I don't know quite where that is, but I don't see why not.
All right. And trustworthy enough to get involved in activities of dubious legality.
It ain't nothing new.
True. She goes back and says, "All right, we'll meet you on the edge of the... What was the system?
Galaxian.
Thank you.
The Galaxian system.
Dialaxian.
How close is that?
I just linked a map in the chat. How about I link that in the hitbox thing as well?
Boop, boop, boop.
Bloop,
Alright.
bloop, 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 bloop.
Alright, we'll go ahead and meet you on the edge of the Dialaxian system then.
Where are we?
Damus.
Damus. How long would it take to get from Damus to Delaxis?
A few hours.
Okay, never mind.
What were you thinking?
I was gonna bring up the fact that Boots would be like this kind of crime, and now there's a derelict ship in the middle of an asteroid field. If I didn't believe in coincidences, kind of thing. But it's a couple hours away. That's kind of out of someone's way to do something, so nah.
It's unlikely, I think.
Yeah.
That they're related.
Yeah, if it was closer, Boots would be like, it might have something to do with it, but no.
If you're, you can voice those suspicions, even if you're. I don't know if you want to voice those suspicions to the rest of the crew, or.
Nah, I don't think they're accurate.
Yeah, Matt goes ahead and meets up. Have you already discussed with Veetal about our pay?
Yes.
Good.
And the pay is quite generous, actually.
Oh, good to know.
We actually did discuss the pay, yes?
Yes.
He's not just...
Okay, cool. Just making sure since we didn't do that on screen.
Yes. Because I have yet to...
Money?
Yes, to have any kind of...
I am perfectly fine with that.
I will give you 2 spaghetti noodles.
2 kappa pieces.
2 kappa pieces.
2 kappa pieces.
We don't need any more noodles. One is heartbreaking enough.
Yeah.
Noodle!
Sorry.
It
You asshole.
was amazing.
Anyway.
Her family.
See, Dave, this is why you need to pay attention. Because you have no idea what they're talking about right now.
Noodle!
Anyway.
She'll live.
If I have no idea what they're talking about, why do I have to pay attention?
What I mean is, if you had paid attention to my one-off, then you would know what they were talking about.
Right.
It's alright. Okay, so... Yeah, Mac has arranged to meet. Is it a case of, alright, we'll get there and wait your signal?
Yes.
Alright. She ends the call and says, "Alright, belt up everyone, we're off." And she sort of leans into the cockpit and tells Varen where we're headed.
Yeah. Okay.
You think you can get us to the Delaxian system fairly promptish?
Yeah, we're fine.
What's up with you, Varen? You seem more distractible than usual, and there's no pretty face around for you to be distracted about.
It's nothing.
Ah, said in a tone of voice that indicates there's clearly something. But you know what, we're in a rush right now, so if it becomes important, let us know, okay?
Alright.
It's clearly something, nothing, but we're not going to say it's nothing.
Who wants to take a bet that the ship that we're finding is going to be the Hut ship?
Oh, speaking of bets, Mac is going to start writing down another one. Alright, now taking bets on what's up with Varen.
Hey!
He's got blow balls.
Well, he's a
Well, we already
Ruzed.
knew that.
Oi!
Also, I'm betting on bad one night stand with a hut. So, one night stand with a hut.
Ha. I was gonna offer 2-to-1 odds on he'd
hut
had
stand?
some kind of deal gone sour with the huts.
A hut
Yeah,
stand.
but one night
if you might.
stand is more fun.
Dave, when Varen takes off, can I just have the ship not just enough so the new fridge falls on top of Veetal?
That might kill her.
Roll
Varen
me a
is willing
space,
to take that chance.
She is quite small.
You dick.
roll me a space transports roll. It's 5 v6 for you.
Ah,
This does happen. I'm gonna have to catch that fridge.
wow. Don't know what's going on
Actually,
with rolls.
Yeah, I should probably get into Roll's room. Does someone have that?
Hey, I got it. Ah! Hang on. It's being
Roll.
a butt.
Yeah,
Again.
roll. The rolls are just being a bit funny for me, but yeah, I can see that you've.
Yeah, I got a 16. Not the best.
No, it's not the best.
Still more majority than 1.
It's a good enough roll to get you out of the system with no deal. What is going on with the rolls room?
It keeps refreshing for some reason.
Yeah.
Something must be going on with the server.
Oh good. More technical difficulties.
Okay, in fairness, these ones have nothing to do with us.
It's the first one that hasn't got anything to do with this.
That is an interesting way to spell boots.
That is actually his designation.
Ooh.
30OTS. Yes.
Oh, was it OTS? I thought it was 30007.
No, it's 30-O capital T. There's actually no S in there. I misspelled that one. But yes, 30.
Oh, what have we lost? Oh no,
30
we've lost
OT.
Eli. Okay. Yep, 3002 OT. Oh, got it back online from Eli. Yes, yes, your space transport role is good enough to kind of get out of system. But I'm going to say that you can't do trick shots to knock over Veetal's furniture.
Seriously.
Here comes a little ball of rage and swearing.
Angry Space Dorito.
Yes, I will. As I just said to Andrea, Andrea's spaceport transport role was good enough to get her take off fairly smoothly, but not so well that she could force your furniture to fall over on you.
Yeah, Veetal has pancakes, not because of one.
Yes, space pancakes. Because
Why must there always be pancakes?
Because we love pancakes.
Do you like waffles?
Not as much as pancakes.
No.
No, not waffles. No, do not talk to me about waffles, damn it.
space waffles.
Do you like pancakes?
Yeah, I
No.
like pancakes.
Do you like French toast?
Not as much as pancakes.
You're ruining it, Andrea.
Please
Do
close
do
your
do do.
face
Can't wait
hole.
to get the mouthful.
Ruining or making better?
What is that from?
Some weird advert.
Yeah, it's this stupid thing.
It's not an advert.
Some
It's the
weird
stupid
show.
thing that was a meme a few years ago.
You mean 8 years ago when it first posted?
Oh god, 8 years ago. I'm so old.
I was not an internet child 8 years ago, so yes, I do not know what the fuck that is.
So old, you say in a chat with 3 people that are definitely older than you.
Hi.
I'm still old. They're just older.
Have some respect, whippersnapper.
Oh goodness.
Never should have married you. Right. Wonder, should I make you make another roll for to hyperspace jump, or I'm just going to give you that?
Or astrogation to get where we're going.
Yeah, give me an astrogation roll. Do you have astrogation?
I do. It's
Roll
another
one.
5e6. If rolls will
Great.
cooperate. That one is a 19.
Meanwhile,
quite
Veetal
cool.
will just be chit-chatting it with the guy who hired them and says, "Any idea what kind of ship it is that crashed, or what you're expecting to find on it? Or are you just gonna take everything that's not nailed down, then get out the nail removers?"
Veetal back on the frequency, then I take it.
I'm going to say, if you're saying this, you probably want to say it before you set off, given that he's going to be away doing. The arrangement was that he was going to go in a tug and pull the ship out of the asteroid field.
Oh, okay. Then yes, she asked this before they hauled off.
It's
I have a nail remover.
he's kind of vague about what kind of he's just kind of vague about what kind of ship it is and what cargo is or anything. It's just all he's
illegal.
all he's really saying, he's not giving you any details at all, basically.
She purses her lips a bit and after getting off the horn, says to the crew, "Okay, so just so we're on the same page here, this is definitely going to be on the ill side of the legality line."
You don't say.
Yeah, just even more so than what we usually do, I'm saying.